The Brazilians were effectively bounced out of the 2014 Planet Bowl, loser 7-1 in the semifinals to Germany, that went on to win its four-name. Striker Neymar was sidelined in a spine trauma for the matchstick that took location in front line of a desolate household mob in Belo Horizonte. But in the Paris Holy Germain superstardom completely fitting, on in the occurrence of goal scorers Gabriel Jesus and Philippe Coutinho, Brazil has lost fair four-persons world matches with and just one day in the history 2-year. Grassanotes forecasting location Brazil at first, give her the crew a 21% opportunity of lift the prize. It ranks Spain other, Germany tertiary and Argentina for departure in Russia. UK odds makers William Mound tips Brazil as the favorite in 4/1 prospect, Germany other at 9 halves and Spain tertiary at 6/1. The matchup largest potential for the July 15 definitive in Moscow is Brazil vs Spain at 3.8%, in Brazil vs Germany just lightly less than potential at 3.7%, onto Grassanote. Good luck of the paint team placings and the smooth of a crew's paint as well weight in a nation's chances to do it to the finals. Down there is a 31% opportunity how each Brazil or Germany, both of hard favorites to win there at first round groups, complete team begun up, coercion a other round KO matchup among the two powers, onto Grassanote. Argentina, the 2014 begun up, and 2010 victor Spain will person every sum as previous as the quarter-finale if both of teams win their groups. Should France top its team, yet, it will not encounter else victor of the early 12 planet hobby before the semifinals. Gleve identifies Peru, that has skilled for the at first period with 1982, as a surprise party Team C contender to France, noted how the Southward Americans are invincible in the history 14 matches. They would be my choose as a black equine, he says, surely taking into account how the opportunity how we offer them is partly superior rather than the opportunity how the odds makers offer them. Grassanote assigns a colossal 68% opportunity of Peru progressive in its team, that as well features Denmark and Australia. It stands a 39% opportunity of achieving the quarterfinals, and a 22% opportunity of departure all the way to the prepared food. William Mound pays 7/4 prospect of Peru progressive of the team, 9/1 to achieve the quarterfinals and 33/1 to achieve the prepared food. Gleve notes how Peru's statistics are not aided by a household field height benefit, since their Planet Cup qualification matches were played in Lima on the nation's shoreline. He's which everyone asks me on Peru, he says. Results of the 2016 Rio Spartakiada soccer competition, wherever a expiatory Brazil conquered Germany in penalties 4-0, are as well not factored, says Gleve. Although how Matchstick displayed Neymar counting a wondrous complimentary kick and winner fine, the generally by 23 teams were not calculated as complete world matches. Grassanote's statistic are relying on crew ratings, that element in Matchstick results, position and significance, friendlies are taking into account low weightings. A forecast algo is later run above 1 millionth times, making estimates for every crew's chances of progressive in the competition. All how quantity crunching has several credit. Recent year Grassanote ran the identical algo up the begin of the Champions League, properly predictive how actual Madrid had the top opportunity of winner at 30%. Love the Planet Bowl, the Champions League displayed 32 teams at the begin of the contest. Yet, the bay of ability among the powerful and weakest teams in the Champions League is high rather than it is in the Planet Bowl, says Gleve. Down there's a lot of really poor teams in the Champions League, he explains. This defend of a nation love Slovenia is not departure to be at the standard of those several of the weakest teams in the Planet Bowl. Mourinho's Planet Cup sorcery? One skilled soccer reason who does not stake Gleve's passion for Peru is Jose Mourinho. Mourinho as well selected 2 African countries as competition surprises. He chose Nigeria to preliminary of hard Team D above Iceland and Croatia, and Senegal to win Team H, in spite an 18% statistics opportunity to complete over Poland, Colombia and Japan. No African crew has completed at first in the team phase with Nigeria in 1998, on to Grassanote. Should an African crew achieve the semifinals, it would be a at first. 3 include been knocked together out in the quarterfinals, largest newly Senegal in 2012. Mourinho selected his own nation, your 2016 winners Portugal, to complete over Spain in Team B. I am departure to Shaw after how I am completely Portugal, but we are departure to complete other in the team, he told, not yet demonstration his picks for the team phase. Out of calling ex-Barcelona competing Lionel Messi, Mourinho gave Argentina a nod to preliminary. In Team D, I believe the slight comrade will complete at first, he told. Eventually, Mourinho emerging to be selecting in both of Cardiac and Chief while he selected high-ranked Switzerland to preliminary in Team E above Serbia, who characteristic Manchester joint defence halfback Nemanja Matic. The is departure to be hard, he told. I'm disappointed Nemanja, but you requirement a feast.